He's had a sip and he's fucking going nuts.
Sounds all right to me. The gains looks all right.
The gains. Did they? Yeah. Not even fucking trying, mate.
The Arsenal dominated the first half, didn't they? And then
Doors open by itself. What's that? I hope I haven't got any ghouls in the house. I want some brand deals. I've gone on record. I've tried to be subtle. Nobody got in my fucking DMs. Madry, are you allowed to drink on? Lampard's lads look last. Lampard's lads look last. Lampard's lad. Oh fuck me, this is gonna take a while. Two fellas in the fucking prime of eyes, yeah. Now then, and welcome back to episode 3 of JD's Matchday Mashup, the show that keeps you up to date with all the latest footy results, whilst offering you a bit of humour along the way. Because let's face it, some of those games are fucking boring, mate. I'm talking about Fulham. I can't stand the bastards. As always, I'm joined by the man who makes all this possible. He's made more pods than Nescafe. He's watched more non-league than Ryan Reynolds and the other fella. He's the JJ Kocher to my Sam Allardyce. That's right. It is, of course, our super producer, Harry. How are you doing, Harry? You all right?
yeah, not bad, mate. How are you getting on?
I'm good, mate. All the better seeing you. Now, you had a chocker block bank holiday weekend of non-league football.
I deliberately didn't text you about the game yesterday because I thought I'll just save it all for the pod. So Friday, Chester Charlie, 0-0. But
0-0.
that's besides the point. Second half, just looked up at one point and this Chester fan had run all the way. So the Charlie fans were behind the goal. Looked up and this Chester fan was just stood in front of the Charlie end. I think he'd thrown something in and was just giving it the big one bloke. And then he managed to run all the way back to the other end.
Shit himself.
Dodge a steward and get back into the crowd. And then because it's National League North, so everyone can drink in the stand.
Yeah.
So everyone's getting very hammered. And then after the game, another bloke got on, ran on with 2 pints.
Yeah.
But I think a smoke canister came on from the Charlie end, so he picked it up, threw it back in the Charlie front.
Fenerbahce.
And he's still carrying his 2 beers, doing like a Muhammad Ali shuffle. And then I don't know if you remember a guy called Andy Priest. He used to play for Bury, but he's now manager of Charlie.
Oh, Priesty. Not a fucking Scooby.
He got pissed off, started, and then chased this bloke off the pitch. But he managed to get back to the stand with his 2 pints.
That's mental. That's non-league at its finest, isn't it?
It was like some challenge you'd see on like Get Your Own Back or something.
Total wipeout.
Total wipeout, yeah.
That's wild though, isn't it? Because you just can't get that in the Prem, can you? And that's what we love about non-league. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and then on to the big boys. Got Man City on Tuesday, Man United on Thursday, so that should be good.
Oh, he's pulled Man United out as well. Who are you working for?
Never going to tell you.
I won't say on the pod. I won't keep it in. I might keep it in. I don't even know what I want to say about Leeds, by the way. Fucking hell.
Well, do you want to do that first? Or maybe not.
No, let me build to that.
Okay.
I'm even tempted to just be like, Leeds finish 5-1 and just leave it like that. Oh, Roy Hodgson, you old fuck. Our featured game this Easter weekend was the box office bonanza between Liverpool and Arsenal. Martinelli bundles the ball home, leaving Trent more frustrated than when he gets turned down by women expecting a bundle of joy. It was a battle of the gods at Anfield as both Mohamed and Jesus scored. Salah looked silly as he places his pen wide. The clumsiest man in football, Rob Holding, gives away a pen. Rob, I wouldn't be holding your breath for the referee to change his mind because that was nailed on. Bobby Firmino's now got more goals against Arsenal than he's had teeth whitening appointments. The lino give Robertson the elbow faster than an uninterested girl getting chatted up by a pissed up punter. The game finished in a disappointing uni degree, 2-2. Liverpool didn't look at the races, but they haven't done all fucking season, have they?
Nah, yeah, I think Neville...
Did you watch the game? I text you halfway through the game saying, are you watching this game? Because it was fucking mad. And Harry replied, yes, sort of.
Well, in a way, yeah.
Yeah, in a way. What's that mean?
Well, I was with my boy at the park and then I was listening to the second half on radio in McDonald's car park. So Akin Fenrir was on Talk Sport.
Yeah. How's he got that gig, by the way? Fella can't speak.
I mean, he was being annoying as fuck. He was shouting over everyone. And then Liverpool...
Yeah, he's a massive Liverpool fan, isn't he?
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
Liverpool
he's
got a
mad.
pen and he was like literally shouting over everyone. And then the commentary was set up to like commentate on the pen and it skipped. And it's because Akifem was started swearing and they had to dump it.
No, I'll take it back, Akinfen. We're top man. Because I honestly couldn't be on radio. No, I've got a potty mouth. I got a potty mouth. And I think that's maybe you guys tell me. It could be because the content shit. And that could be that's realistic. But I feel like our content's good, but we're not getting any brand deals because of this little bastard, my tongue. Yeah, I think Max and Paddy.
What an action.
If she'll succumb to Billy's charm. Any Max and Paddy fans out there? No, yeah, but I think we could get some brand deals in, but my potty mouth maybe prohibits that. So do you want to see a clean JD, a clean Joey? I can do that. I can do both. Trust me.
Quite a clumsy challenge from Holding. Is it a bit out of his depth, do you think, at that level?
Oh, massively. Like he is shit. No, there's no two ways. Very noisy. There's no two ways about it. The only reason he's around that squad is because he's a yes man. And every team needs a yes man. He's there for morale and character. And like I say, I'm a sucker for them documentaries and I watched it. And they all love him because he's not asked if he plays. And I'd be the same. I'll just be there. I'd be the biggest fucking cheerleader at Arsenal. And fair play to it, he's carved a career out of being a cheerleader. Probably the highest paid cheerleader in the fucking world. But yeah, at that level, he is dog shit. Didn't he have a hair transplant?
No idea.
I think, honestly, someone fact check this. It was wispy on top, and all of a sudden he's got flowing locks, Diego Forlan. Would you have a nerve transplant if you were struggling? You've got quite a head of hair.
Wait, I've got little bits that I could do with. I don't see why not, but
I've just slagged them off for about 5 minutes, but I'd 100% get a hair transplant, I think.
I saw a before and after of Andros Townsend as well the other day.
Oh, this was mad, isn't it? Yeah. But no, I couldn't go bald. I could not go bald. Do you know why? I got big features. Massive. You might not know this about me. Massive nose. Small guy, massive nose. So if I'm bald, that's just going to draw your eyes right there.
But I did put a funny penalty similar to Joey.
Oh, okay. Wow. Episode 3 and he's gone in deep. Like
well, I'm asking. I'm not.
I told you about my psychological pain of that. And no, I'll tell you, we'll go a little bit deeper actually with this penalty lark. I wouldn't have been in that position. I'll tell you why. Because I wouldn't have took the penalty. Because of that psychological damage caused from missing that pen, I went into my shell for a few years. Yeah, I was underconfident. Fucking hell, I was underconfident big time. And at one point we had a school semi-final, and I sent the kit man up before I took a penalty. It never got to me, and like I've said, and there's been evidence I could play, but fuck me, I was underconfident. The lads were getting on my back. I sent some embarrassing plays up before I got up, and yeah, we lost the game. Never took a pen, and I have not lived it down since. You know, I've killed a man, and that is not my biggest regret. We keep that in.
Yeah, the source got back in touch to say.
Of course he fucking did.
He told me about that anecdote, and he said that you sent the keeper up before you, apparently.
No, I sent everybody up before me. Genuinely, keeper, kitman, gaffer. My girlfriend at the time, she was left-footed. I thought she could maybe strike one because all left-footers can, but it turns out she couldn't. She was shite. And if you are struggling for confidence out there and you don't want no one to know, I've got a little tip for you because I did this for fucking years. Right? What you do is you want to look as if you still want to get on the ball, but you don't want the fucking ball, do you? Be shouting for the ball, but go, yeah, fucking fan feet, I'm here. But what I'd do is I'd purposely put myself in a position where I was getting marked, so they could never get me the ball because they'd be like, oh, we'll lose it. And I'd be like, it's all right, catch me next time. Don't worry about it. Get me next time. I knew that I wasn't going to get that ball. I knew I was in a bad position. Actually, that vision actually makes me a great football player. But yeah, just underconfident for years. So yeah, where was we going at? Oh yeah, Salah's dog shit pen.
Yeah, Martin Tyler had another one. He said he's comparing Tierney to Roberto Carlos at one point. I don't know if you remember that.
Yes, he did. Yeah, because Tierney was through on goal on his left foot. I've never seen him score a goal in my life. I don't think. Have you?
Can't remember one.
I can't remember. No, off the top of my head. Anyway, and he's sliced across it. I guess he was trying to go across goal, And like you say, Martin Tyler compared to Kieran Tierney to the best left back that's ever fucking played the game.
And then there's all this thing about Xhaka perking the bear.
I like Xhaka. Do you know why I like Xhaka? Yellow cards. I'll tell you what pissed me off today, though, and I texted you halfway through the game. I had a fucking blinding bet on today, but unfortunately, the bookie fleeced me. I had Trent to get carded. I had Xhaka to get carded. I had Fabinho to get carded. Fourth and finally, I had fucking Thomas Partey to get carded. I'd have been partying all night long if that had come in. 500 quid off a £5 free bet. Get your fucking foot stuck in, Thomas, lad. Jesus makes them better, doesn't he? He is fucking stupid. I mean, they couldn't get any better, but then Jesus comes back and he's unbelievable.
Yeah, he does seem to be coming back at the right time.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see the no pass?
I saw someone saying it's the most overrated move in football.
Yeah, I know what you're saying about no look passes being a bit overrated because sometimes what they do is they pass it and then look away. Do you know what I mean? It's not as if they do that at the same time. Sometimes it's a pass and then look away. You know.
I enjoy him. I'm all for it.
What a lovely segue that is, because the king of no look came on and scored a fucking header, didn't he? And I think that's his 11th goal against Arsenal. He loves scoring against Arsenal. Whereas I just love scoring in the arse.
Fucking hell.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the Managerial.
I'm on a fucking mad one, boy.
Yeah, what was your take on the Canate chance? I felt like he couldn't have done a lot more.
No, people were slagging him off, saying he should have done better. But I think, it's one of them. It comes at you so quick. He's not known for his scoring ability, is he? Fucking hell, get off his back. But no, Ramsdale makes a good save. I think it's a good save rather than a shit miss, is what I'd say.
Yeah, when you slow it down, you think he's got time, but he doesn't have time to readjust.
That first save though by Ramsdale, did you see it?
Yeah, he had a very good game.
Oh my word, the fella leapt like a cat.
I'll go for a piss. Think about this one.
Leeds. Yeah. Harry's gone for a piss. I'm thinking about the Leeds game, what to say. But to be honest, I don't want to fucking speak about it. Embarrassing. You put the blue, white, and yellow on, and you expect a lot more than that, and you get that. 1-0 up, you're thinking we're looking rosy. That'd be 2 wins on the bounce. Safety. Almost guaranteed, in my opinion. And that happens. That's humiliating. I know there was at home, but I had to walk to him. Harry's back.
I'll catch up with that tomorrow.
I was addressing the camera in my disdain for the Leeds boys. Now, at this point of the pod, you're going to realise we've fucked up a bit. We want to improve the pod week on week on week for your pleasure. We've got a new camera, it's 4K. However, this silly bastard didn't realise how big the files were going to be on 4K. And yeah, the camera stopped rolling after 30 minutes, leaving my words effectively falling on deaf ears, much like in my own relationship. All we can do is throw our hands up and say we're sorry. It was a schoolboy error by me. I take full responsibility. So if you are listening, Jay Humphries, on the High Performance Pod, get me fucking on, mate. I'm taking accountability. But yeah, thanks for being with us. Thanks for being patient. Stick with the journey. I promise we'll get better each week. And we're buzzing to have you along for the ride. Let's get back to the fucking jokes.
Yeah, I was going to say, look, good to start with, didn't it? Bamford was...
We were slagging Bamford off last week.
I know you're stitching us up.
And that's why we'd met good managers. Good man managers. We knew we needed a little fucking fire up the arse.
Up the ass?
Yeah, what do you say?
In the belly, or?
That's it, in the belly.
It's hilarious how he's come back and started just pissing results.
I know. He did it the first time he came back, though. Can you remember? And everyone was slating him, going, fucking hell, where's he come back? Then I think he won manager. I was definitely up for manager of the year, wasn't he? Was it the Frank de Boer year when they'd lost 4 on the bounce or 5 on the bounce, something like that? And they got Hodgson and it was class. Fuck me. My microphone's just flopped at me after a few beers. Erectile dysfunction. Yeah, West Ham picked up a vital win. That's moved them clear. You win that game, you're in that bracket. It takes a little bit of the pressure off and it builds confidence because that'd have been 2 in a row. But, that's a capitulation, isn't it? That is what do you even say after the game there? How would you... Somebody get in the comments, who's a manager, and say, how are you going to turn that around now?
All I would say is the bottom 3 look pretty bad for form. I think you might be all right.
You can't... fucking at home against Palace.
That's a bad one.
It's must win. Fucking Roy Hodgson, you crusty old cunt. When you're in a dogfight, you need someone who's been there and done it. I don't understand why people aren't getting Allardyce in. It's 10 fucking games. Just get him in. He knows how to do it.
Yeah.
Am I being like really old school there, thinking that?
Well, no, there's a possibility they might do now because now they're going to need a short-term fix, aren't they?
It's literally 9 games. Just get him and just say, we'll pay you this much money. He fucking loves the money as well. He loves a bung. This much money for 9 fucking games. Just keep us up, Sam.
Would you be worried as a Leeds fan if Leicester got him?
1,000,000%. I don't want Leicester to go down. And I'm a Leeds fan. I don't want Leicester to go. I like Leicester a lot. There's teams I'd rather have go down than Leicester.
The Forest, they're just...
Oh, they're as good as down. No, Forest is down. Forest is shit.
I mean, their away form's been well documented how bad it is.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they're looking like they're on the turn now.
Don't know when the manager doesn't know what fucking day it is. We've got a game today, lads. Have we? Oh, fucking hell. Fuck off. He's probably genuinely probably the nicest guy in the world, but
the only thing I put for this was have you ever scored a goal like Haaland?
Yes. Genuinely. All right.
Go on then.
Mad story. So I was playing for a team and I scored an over a kick, right? That's all that needs to be said. Now, the ball came in. It wasn't a proper over a kick. The ball was a bit behind me, so I adjusted my body, could see it coming. I'm a left footer, as you know. The ball came over there, and I just hooked a leg at it. It wasn't a proper over a kick. Hooked a leg and went down in stages. Yeah, and it just looped over the keeper. The keeper was dog shit. I think he was legally blind, registered, and he flapped at it. Went over into the back of the net, but I ran off as if I'd fucking won the World Cup. 2 minutes later, and that is no word of a lie, someone from the opposition scores an actual over a kick. Yeah, how do you think that made me feel? And you know what he said to me? He said, yours was good, but mine was better.
He said that?
Yeah.
Wow. And you let him?
Yeah, I let him go with it. I let him go. Because it was.
Quick one, actually, unrelated to anything.
Mm-hmm.
What do you reckon's a better goal in the Champions League final? Zidane against Bayer Leverkusen or Gareth Bale against Liverpool?
Different goals for different needs. That's a great fucking question.
It's Gareth Bale for me. But...
I think I'm leaning more towards Bale. Zidane, yeah. I mean, wrong foot though from Zidane, innit? Wrong foot to do that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Wrong foot. But no, Bale. I loved Bale at Madrid because he got all the fucking pellets. Then he said, "Bring it on, boy. Bring it on. I'll still produce." He was the bollocks. I like Bale. I like him a lot, and he got treated unfairly at Real Madrid. Cunts. It was Man City against Southampton, and just like a bad batch of hairpiece, Haaland was back with a vengeance. Kevin De Bruyne crossed to Haaland's head home. You could put your fucking mortgage on him assisting Haaland, just like you could do me ordering a kebab 3 nights a week. It's fucking inevitable. Kevin De Bruyne now has 100 Premier League assists, whereas I have 100 assists. Honestly, I'm riddled. I can't sit down. It's fucking agony. Jack Grealish was more persistent than a dog on heat as he fires home at the second time of asking. Grealish crosses for Haaland, who converts with an acrobatic finish that even Max Whitlock could have pulled a groin at. Southampton tried to muster up a comeback as 2 of their subs combined for a goal, but unlike Jesus returning at Easter, it was never fucking happening. Haaland gets taken off regardless of being on a hat-trick, but Julian Alvarez comes on and minutes later converts a penalty. Much like a generous lover at an orgy, Pep knows how to keep everybody happy. I really hope they don't win the league. And unfortunately, with Arsenal dropping points there, it's in their hands now, isn't it? They've got a game in hand and they need to play Arsenal.
Yeah, it's very 50-50 now, isn't it?
Squeaky bum time.
Yeah.
Squeaky fucking bum time.
They're kind of going under the radar a bit towards the treble, aren't they, as well?
I didn't even think about that.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, that is the definition of going under the radar. Yeah, you're not wrong. Fucking hell, fair play.
Going to do it the harder in the Champions League. I didn't realise it had been separated, the draw, but if they beat Bayern Munich, they're probably going to get Real Madrid, aren't they?
They'll get knocked out. Yeah, Torre's got that fucking curse on him. That's still in effect, so they'll be fine. Do you know, I'll tell you what I was fucking doing, Harry. All the interest for this bastard. In fact, let me just do it. I'm absolutely maffed. I'm sweating my tits off. about 40 fucking degrees up in here. Whoa, hey? That female audience will be here before we fucking know it, Harry boy. Next up, we had Spurs against Brighton, and VAR mugged Brighton off West and a recoupling at Casa Amor. Son scored an absolute screamer to make it 1-0. The shot had more whip than all the Indiana Jones films combined. Mitoma scores but was ruled out by VAR. Much like me on a lonely weeknight, he was handling the ball. Lewis Dunk was as free as Andrew Tate as he fires home a bullet header. VAR ruled out a Danny Welbeck goal for handball. They said, "Oi, get that hand well back." It's the best I've got. The UFC came early as both managers saw red for scrapping on the sideline. De Zerbi said, "Oi, if you carry on, I'll bounce your head off that pavement like a game of Kirby." Romero got his standard yellow card, and I think we all know what that means. The bookie has well and truly been fleeced. Cruel Kane fires home the winner, burying Brighton's chances of Champions League. That was actually decent. No, honestly, sign me up. Goals on Sunday, match of the day, I don't give a fuck. Goals on Sunday still going? Sign me up. Brighton got fucked out with 2 more penalties by VAR as they got shafted harder than your favourite OnlyFans creator.
I don't know if you've seen the latest on this, but the PGMOL, who are it's an acronym for the Professional Game Match Officials Limited. So Howard Webb basically has come out and said, what was that?
Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, they basically said that Brighton should have had that pen.
Which one? It was about 4, and genuinely there was about 4.
No, the stone wall where he stood on his foot.
Mitoma's foot. Yeah. Truthfully, I'm glad because Mitoma's ripping that fantasy league up, as I said, and he needs to just chill the fuck out for a bit. But no, yeah, they got fucked. They got absolutely shafted. I don't like Spurs either. Do you?
I like Spurs.
Yeah,
I don't really know.
Bottleless. If you're Harry Kane's brother, who is also his agent, what are you saying to him in summer?
It's weird. Does he? The thing is, as well, at this stage now, like, you may as well just stay at Spurs and try and win something. I don't know. I'm very conflicted. Like, I'd like to see him maybe go to Man United. It'd be interesting, but
I'd like to see him go to United. I think
it'd be interesting.
I think that's the only place he can go now, really, though. Unless he went abroad, right?
He's not going to go abroad, does he? He wants that record at least.
Yeah, he does. He wants that record. Imagine if he went abroad. So and then he didn't win fuck all abroad either. So he didn't win no trophies, and he also didn't win the Premier League record. That'd be piss funny. No, that's a bit negative, isn't it? Fuck me. We're never gonna grow this channel if we're so negative, are we? We need to change that mindset. Come on, Harry. We hope he broke the record. We want you to.
Just De Zerbi, he kind of looks. But he looks like a local dealer.
He does look like the local dealer, doesn't he? Yeah, he looks like a little scumbag. Or is he either looks like a dealer, or I think he looks like a failed musician. Like he was once in a band. No, or maybe he was once in a band that was pretty good. And I'm thinking S Club 7, because in my head he kind of looks like the guy that's just passed away, rest in peace. But I think he could also be like, he was once in a band and he wants you to still know that he was in that band. He's about 47, but he dresses as if he's in his 20s. Just gets the guitar at halftime. Listen, lads, I know things aren't gone our way today, but listen to this. Free love, oh, the free love, free love. By the way, the amount I get called out on my TikToks, especially for being Brent, is absolutely farcical. True, but fucking annoying. Don't highlight it. Sick. Trying to earn a living, boy.
Works with Cole Anderson, doesn't it? So.
It did work for Cole Anderson. Cole Anderson, you might actually see this. So we're going to appeal to you directly, boy. Help me out, please. Come on. Wrong side of 30. I'm grey, I'm fat. Got high cholesterol. Just give me a fucking chance, please.
Well, does he follow you or something?
No, but you just might see it. We're in that arena, aren't we? We're in the arena. You know, in terms of the football pyramid, he's Man City. And I won't even say Wrexham, to be honest, because they've got a takeover, so they're doing quite well. I'll tell you, I am Notts County. I'm fucking struggling. I'm doing well, but there's a little cunts popping up left, right, and centre, getting pushes that I'm not getting, quite frankly. I should be getting promoted, but I'm not. And I'm not bitter about that. So. Back to the pod.
Brentford, Newcastle.
Next up, we have Brentford against Newcastle, and Ivan Toney carried on his scoring form as he taps home from close range, only to have it ruled out by VAR. The offside call was tighter than Steve's wallet. Come on, we all know a stingy cunt called Steve. Tag him in the comments. Botman clatters into Shardy's like a melody in my head, leaving him on his Botman, resulting in a pen. Ivan Toney misses the pen, which is quite suspicious, because I bet that was fucking good odds. Ivan Toney's day got more eventful than one of his 12-4 dackers as he steps up to the spot for the second time. He converts and hits the griddy, but what he should have done is hit cash out on the Brentford win. Just minutes later, Joe Linton sends me for a hot dog. I'm not complaining, it was my 8th of the day anyway, before Rye acts like a successful fisherman and converts into his own net. Isak smashes the ball into the Playboy Mansion, a strike that Hugh Hefner himself would have been proud of.
No, yeah, they've had an air season. Like now, look
They're comfortable for Champions League now. They've got
very good position to get Champions League now. Yeah.
Now I'm going to say this on record, directly at the fucking camera. You are not a proper football fan if you do not want Newcastle United in the Champions League spots. You're not. I'm sorry, you're not. I don't care who you are. Do you agree?
Wow, put the human rights to one side, sure, yeah.
Forgot about that. That's a great fucking point, actually.
Nah, football's full of it now, isn't it? So, hey?
The fans are good there. So
I was enjoying Isaac's kind of Ali G wrist flick after he scored.
Oh, I didn't see it.
You do it?
Did you do one of them?
Yeah, it's good. I was enjoying it.
Red hot, baby. Red hot.
And then do you see? I don't know if you've seen videos coming out today of Anthony Gordon having a bit of a strop on the bench. Have you seen it?
No, did he? He looks like the type, doesn't he? He looks like
kind of.
Looks like a prima donna.
He brushed Eddie Howe off.
You do not brush Eddie Howe off. If anything, you toss him off because he's a fucking legend. But you do not brush Eddie Howe off.
Yeah, that's a bit of a weird one.
Do you know what I'd say? I'd say, Eddie Howe, have you let him get away with that? That's what I'd fucking say. Jesus wept, little prima donna, little fucking rat bag cunt.
I always think that must be a nightmare for managers. Like, how would you deal with that?
Do you know what I'd say? I'd say, I know you're angry right now, but that's a reflection on your performance. That's not a reflection on me. Get yourself home and we'll talk in the morning. Then we're getting in the morning. I'll pretend that's happened. See his reaction. I'll let him speak first. I won't speak to him. And he'll come in probably that shy little bottle job. And he'll be like, hopefully he's reflected and said, sorry, Gaffer, I was bang out of order. And at which point I'll just be normal. But if you don't speak to me, probably just spit in his face. Next up, we have Man United against Everton, and Harry Maguire was back in the side, which must have been a boost for the Toffees. Wan-Bissaka misses a goal more open than a 24-hour shop. Sancho slides a cute pass in Scott McTominay, whose finishing is now as lethal as Israel Adesanya. We're talking knockout boy. Seamus will be getting called for Christmas as he miscontrols to allow for a Martial tap-in. Man United Everton. Didn't watch it.
I was going to say, I wondered if you had a shots on target bet on that game because it was wild.
Yeah, I think it was the most in Premier League history, was it?
I think for the season, maybe.
Yeah, I think I've massively overrated that, to be fair. But United had shit tons, didn't they? Do you want to know my 3 non-negotiables?
In terms of what?
Life.
Go on.
Respect. You know, I completely empathized. I completely empathized with Jose when he was saying, you know, they were all slagging him off. Respect. Fucking respect me. You know, I've been there, done it. I haven't been there yet or done it, but I'm trying. So just respect the process, please. Another one, and I know you're going to pull me up on this as soon as I say it, timekeeping. I fucking hate being late. However, I've rearranged this pod about 3 times today. So, and that's probably why I'm still on my high performance journey. But it's a journey. You've got to be kind to yourself as well. And finally, what other world-class basic, non-negotiable? Do you know what? Forget it. It doesn't fucking matter. I don't need 3. I'll have 2 because that's how elite I am. I don't need 3. I'll give you 3 if you ask for them, but I have 2 for now.
Yeah, Leicester Bournemouth. Just wondered if you had any Adam Sandler gags lined up.
I did. Next up was Leicester against Bournemouth, and Adam Sadler took charge. He was hoping to field 11 players so that he won't Billy Madison. A loose ball from Madison gives Billing a tap-in, and he'll be billing Bournemouth all right for yet another goal-scoring bonus. Is that whole dialect? Or?
Yeah, but fuck it. It took me a while, but never mind. We'll leave it in.
You know what? That's layered as fuck. It's layered as fuck. So you're just going to have to fucking learn. I'm not going to eat hold your hand and spoon feed you the fucking jokes. Work them out. Use some of this. Use some nous. Some fucking intelligence. Yeah, get on my level.
That was a big jet Humphrey, that one.
Yeah, I'm only joking. I'll explain it. Basically, Billy Nometz. So Billy Madison's a film, as not to Billy Madison. Billy Madison, the film, Madison, the player, as not to leave Madison on his own. That's why he wants to field all 11 players. Have I spelled it out enough for you? Fuck me.
Yeah, I'm sure they're laughing now.
Yeah, it's like lost all the viewers. I'm only joking. Come back. Come back. You know, 27, he's in the prime of his life.
Yeah, virile, sure.
Yeah. I was 27 3 years ago. Right. This is your future, Ollie. You're looking at your future, brother. So it was Wolves against Chelsea, and with it being Easter weekend, it was only fitting that Frank the Failure resurrected to try and find the Blues form. Lampard's lads look lacklustre as the Blues lose. A stunning half volley from Mateus Nunes, a kick that Amanda Nunes herself would be proud of.
Wolves, Chelsea, superb Nunes goal.
Oh my God, yeah, it was an absolute screamer, half volley. And a common theme of the podcast, hasn't it, has been what is the best feeling in football? And each week we change our mind. But for me, hitting one clean on the half volley has to be the sweetest feeling in football. When you connect clean, there can't be a better feeling than that. Oh, and it nestled, didn't it? Frank Lampard bang under pressure already, by the way. Jesus Christ. Come on, Frank.
He's already got a bit of a clueless vibe about him, hasn't
he? Yeah. He's not doing himself any favours.
It already feels like he's lost the dressing room.
For me, though, it's kind of like a no-win. Well, I guess he could have won Champions League. If he goes in and wins Champions League, then it's a fucking win, innit? 100%. You'd only be getting him in because of his reputation.
As a player, yeah.
As a player. And as a fucking legend. I'd actually like to go for a drink with him because I think he's a top man. I think he's a bit of a live wire. Christine's got hands full. Christine Bleakley. Look at him. Bet he's out every week. Him and Mason Mount.
I don't know if you saw his press conference, did you, on Friday?
I did not.
He did, like, you know, he's known for doing that thing where he's like laughing 1 minute and like drops his face the next. He did like the quickest one ever. It was hilarious.
Oh, did he?
But yeah.
He must be aware that that's like, because he's on like socials and stuff. So he must be aware that that's a thing.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah. I'd do it on purpose. But how are you doing, Frank? About it? Yes, fantastic. I'm just going through a divorce, actually, so not great. Just mess with them. Put the cat amongst the pigeons. How about that? Next up, we've got a London derby as Fulham take on West Ham. Bowen crosses for a read-on goal. Both Danny Dyers were buzzing, apparently. The neighbours were less happy once Bowen got back and celebrated his goal by making passionate love to Danny Dyer. Apparently, the neighbour shouted, "Oi! Keep your nut down!" Come on.
Fulham West Ham, yeah, put last game on Match of the Day for a reason.
I said in the intro, Harry, that I hate Fulham. I do. I find them... Start of season, I hand it to him. Mitrovic had him on a madness and they was playing good stuff and I enjoyed watching them. But fuck me, since turn of the year, since World Cup, they've been absolute dross, haven't they?
I think it's fair enough. I think it's what he misses the rest of the season. I think it's fair play.
What's he done?
Fucking shoulder badge the ref, you mad cunt.
I don't remember.
Oh, God. You don't remember him barging the ref? Again, away at Man United?
Yeah, I might have made a video on it as well. Man, I got memory like a sieve. Too much fucking Madry. Listen, lads, stay off the Madry, otherwise you'll end up with fucking mush for brains like me. Fucking hell, I can drink like a goldfish, but I can't remember. Oh, well, I've got the memory of a goldfish as well. Good job of shag like a rhino.
Rhino? Sounds horrible.
That's ridiculous, because genuinely, I do, obviously. Good bit gear, that, though. Lovely drop. Cerveza exceptional. Do you know what I mean?
I'll have a guess.
I'm operating on levels that you can't even fucking comprehend, boy.
I was thinking it can't be that crass, but it is. Fair play.
Oh, it is. It is. Yeah. It is. Time is the most precious thing in life. And we can't be wasting it dilly-dallying. But do you know what annoys me as well? Because they don't put the time back on properly. They did at the World Cup, though, didn't they? They was putting 16, 17 minutes up on the added time. They don't do that in the Prem. And it fucks me off because genuinely, people waste time. They was doing it in a Liverpool game today, wasting fucking shitloads of time. 6 minutes, it doesn't cover it. I pay a subscription, not to Sky, to a dodgy box. Yeah. And I pay good hard cash to watch a full amount of game. Not to watch that dicking around. I forgot to mention a lot of shit last week. So I'm sorry. I'm only human. You know, cut me and I'll bleed blood just like the rest of you. Yes, it's blue, white, and a bit of yellow because I'm Leeds, but it's still blood. All right, so just fucking get off my back.
And it's not match of the day, so
Yeah, it's not. Well, certainly, well, yeah, fucking certainly not match of the day. The closest I'd describe, what would you describe us? Like closest thing? Well, match of the day meets Max and Paddy. Don't get your hopes up.